Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I am KatherineOfSky, the Belt Diva. And I have been looking at your guys' comments. Thank you so much for those. And I realize, and you guys pointed this out to me, that I have a little bit of a faux pas with this wall here. So the deal is if you're new to Factorio, you will realize, you will not realize that this is a problem, but it definitely is, because what's going to happen is these little dots here are roboports, those little squares, and if something goes wrong on this side of the wall, oh, look, a biter attack, oh my god, this is cool, the robots will travel from here all the way over here, potentially engaging biters in this area, so they could get killed and be destroyed and all that kind of thing. So the best thing to do is either to make a wall that is convex from our perspective this way, or just do one straight across. And I also have a similar problem here at wall northwest, so I don't know when I'll get to fix those, but we're not having serious biter problems at the moment, so I might put that off. But I just wanted to let you guys know I am aware of that difficulty and I will sort it out. I've been looking around our factory and we do have another problem. We have a huge buildup of light oil. It's getting more and more. So I'm going to, first thing, basically just increase the production of light oil. And cracking. Light oil to petroleum cracking. That's what I mean to say. Aha. And I'll just grip all of these guys and shove them down this way. That should be all right. And okay. Haha. Okay, this is good. So I didn't want it to place all of my pipes because I did want to connect some here. So let's see, this is going to be water. So let's connect this one up that way. Okay. And, oh, that way, that's the right way. Okay. And this, we'll have to move this intersection with the iron. That's okay though. We'll get it eventually. So, and I'll just put the splitter right there and move this coal one as well. I'm just using blue belt because I don't have any yellow belt on me. Okay, and that's just fine. We'll just leave that way. One other item that I realize I've been neglecting for a long time is the walls. I have actually been neglecting these walls, and maybe I'll do this sooner than I think, but these stations don't actually have a corollary station in the base, so there's nowhere that they can get resupplied in case biters attack anything. So this has not been a major problem so far because we're just not doing much with it, but we're going to have to fix that soon. I'm thinking about doing that in this episode, just as soon as I figure out this the oil stuff and set it up the way we want it to be done. So let me ask for, I need some electric engines from the network. Let me just get our guys to deliver some to me. Where's the nearest roboport? Am I in the range? Yes, I'm in the range. Yes, so good. Okay, and they managed to build this entire assembly here. This is great. So where can I walk? Where can I walk? Okay, I can walk north of this area here. And I'm going to have this connect this way to that pipe that will supply the light oil. And I'm going to just have, what condition is this? If it's, okay, if petroleum's less than 2.4 K, yeah, that's a fine condition. We really don't need to balance it out of this tank. That's not important to us. Okay, we don't need any more electric engines, and let's make a pump. And there we are. I am so excited about the new pump look that's coming in the next update. It looks so cool. I'm so excited about it. It's really very steampunky, mechanical, and it has a very, very cool animation. So that's going to be fun when we get it. Alright, so let's check on all these. These guys are, everything's flowing nicely, and we're going to have more petroleum soon. Great. Great, 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 great. That's great. I am excited about it. Right. Yeah, because last time, or at some point, we added more refineries, and we did not add more cracking, so that was a necessary thing. How is heavy oil doing? It is just fine. We don't need to, oh wow, we have plenty of cracking plants. No need for those, but of course those only operate when both of these conditions are met. Basically, we have a certain amount of light oil, less than 2.4K, and a basically more than 2.4K of heavy oil. It's not 2.4. It's a number. It's oops, not that. Let's click it. Yeah, well, it is 2400, isn't it? I think they hold 2500, or maybe not. I'm not quite sure now. I don't know why I did it as 2400, but anyway, let me just make that like 2350 or something. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go and start making that new train station, because at some point our biters are just gonna, or our yeah, the biters are gonna be killing us better, with better tactics, bigger biters, and we need to get those walls repaired. Okay, let me just add a few lights down here. Okay, so the planning for this, I definitely want a coal station and possibly also a stone station as well. Those could be fairly useful. Okay. Oh, here they all come. There, the robots. Yay! And I would like to put down some roboports, possibly. Let me make sure I always have 5 roboports in stock. That's pretty important. Okay. And this may be a temporary location. We'll see how it fits in with the train network stuff. The stations, basically. And I was having a walk a little earlier. I just kind of, sometimes I look around the factory without actually doing anything, just to kind of see what needs to be done and stuff like this. And I notice there's a lot of miners that need deconstructing because they've run out of ore. And it's kind of rough. Well, let me wait for these intrepid robots to get back. I'm just going to pick them up by right-clicking on them. Because what happens is if you don't pick them up or don't let them return to you, it waits for the last one to get back before any new tasks are done. So these are all done. They're not producing anything. So at least we're recycling a few of our miners. That's nice. And just a little bit of belt here and there, though that's not my major priority. Oh no, I missed a pull. Shoot, that was not what I intended. Okay. Alright, so those are cleaned out. How about the copper? So, looks like the ones generally on the ends where the belts are free, those are the ones that are going to finish first, generally, because they have full ability to mine as much as they like, and it gets used, whereas the ones that are nearer the top, generally, you know, sometimes it's blocked by other things. Well, now that I've it's back flowing, but once it gets backed up, these guys will not be able to mine. See, they're totally stopped here. So, oh gosh, these guys are still. Yo, come back home, guys. Grab you up. And here's another mine. Wow, this one is seriously depleted. Very seriously depleted. Okay. wow, wow. Well, our factory is being very, very productive. We're making a ton of stuff, so it's not really a surprise, I guess. Okay, let's check these out. Go, go, go. That one has stuff still. Nothing there. Okay. And I'll go down to the other ore mine down here. See how that one's progressing. Might as well grab up these miners. In case we want to go start a new mine at some point. Okay. These are looking pretty pretty full still. Okay. Well, that one is not. It's interesting that some of these are getting depleted more from this end. Or maybe it's just kind of, yeah, could be an illusion. So these are not getting depleted as much at all. Probably because it's a newer mine. And maybe the other train tends to sneak in there. I forget if I have two trains going to this station or the other one. I guess I can look. Let's see. This one goes Iron South 1, Iron South 1. Yeah, I have two going to Iron South 1, which is there. So the trains are actually prioritizing the other location, which is no wonder why it's getting depleted faster. Okay, well that was good. Glad we checked on that. Grabbed up some miners and stuff, and we'll be able to recycle that belt, I think. Yeah, it should go into the auto trash and such. Let's get undergrounds as well on this list. Yeah, good. And I need some more lights in this area. Definitely. There you go. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Okay. This one doesn't get to have a light in the middle. That's okay. No worries. It's just because of the way the undergrounds are arranged and such. Alright. Not that fond of building in the dark, but we don't have too much choice about it at the moment. I guess I could put another light by this pole here. Okay. So what I want to do is build a coal station and a stone station, even though we're not going to necessarily be able to populate them yet. So let me see if I have something in our book of magical things here that we've created over time. Do we have... Oh, get rid of this one. And, we do have a station. But we don't have it with all the fancy mixy-doos. Though I don't think we actually need it. We may not need all the fancy mixy-doos because just for the simple fact that we're not going to have two stations for coal. That's unnecessary. So 1, 2, 3 spaces between. 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 4 belts for coal because we're gonna have 4 cars. I like 4 cars. It seems efficient to me generally. And let's get this station blueprint. Oh yes, that's another thing I should do. Alright. Okay, one thing that I have wanted to do for a while, and somebody did suggest this, but I hadn't gotten back to playing for a little bit, is to change all the inserters here to stack inserters. And I think I would like to definitely do that, but I'm going to make a stack inserter assembly. There's no reason I should be making them in my handcrafting them all. Oh, there's another mine we haven't pilfered yet. Haha. Hello, copper. You guys are all kinds of done, aren't you? Okay, that one's done. And this one done. That one done. These 2 and these guys. Okay, this is looking good. It's gonna see the less ore there is here, the less guilt I feel about building over it. I should not feel guilt. I really shouldn't. It's kind of a silly thing to do, but eh. So, alright, so we have this little thing there. It reads the belt. And let's find another place to make these things. I'm so tempted to be sneaky and just do a robot assembly, but this is the Belt Diva series, so I really can't be doing that. So let's see what they need to make. They need basically just green stack inserters and green circuits for this. So what I could do is I could move this entire assembly downward, but I really don't want to do that. Oh, but there's an easier solution. There is a much easier solution. I could take out mining drills and just move mining drills somewhere else. That could work. If I move this wood somewhere, which is, I could do that. I could do that. Okay. Excuse me, guys. We don't want to do that. So, and let's move the wood. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't have enough space for wood. Oh, wow. Okay. No, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. No, 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 no. Go away. Go away. Shoo. Oh, dear God. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this an active provider chest. That way the robots will empty all this wood from here, and I don't need to have it in my inventory either. So let's take... Gosh, I'm so conflicted on this because I do not want to go further downward into making stuff. I really should move these... Basically, half of this assembly line should go elsewhere. But in the meantime, let's make mining drills because we're going to need a production of them. I will just shove them... Maybe... How much do they need? What do they need? Let's... Gotta find that out. Okay, so they need 10 iron plates, 5 gear wheels, and 3 electronic circuits. So... Yeah, this is not going to be ideal. Wow, why are there so many substations on this assembly thing here? Something is not computing right. No, I must not have a chest for substations. Oh dear, that would be very bad. We may now... Oh no, or this is not connected correctly. Or is it not connected? Oh no. Oh no! Shoot. Well, darn it. Okay, so that was an error on my part. I'm going to stop it from putting out more substations and see if that fixes the problem. Let's see, watch this. How many are there? Can we see? Hasn't picked up any yet. I should probably go get that green stack inserter because it doesn't really need to be there. Alright, we'll wait for them. Slowly picking up solar panels. Come on, where are the substations? Alright, well, while that's working itself out, I will put an assembly here for other things. So let's get an assembly. Put some of these guys in the trash for now, so it doesn't clutter up my inventory. I really don't like when there's too many things in there. It's kind of annoying. Alright. This should be fairly good. We're gonna have this be sneaky. There we go. Because I want to be sneaky and put a fast inserter there. Yeah, that's kind of unnecessary, but whatever. It's okay. So this will be making mining drills. Happily doing so, I hope. We will have it filled with joy and excitement and happiness. This is a good trick to use if you want to use a fast inserter. Is just bend the belt around and it can pull off. Just make sure anything on the other side doesn't need whatever's on this middle belt. That's kind of just minor thing. All right, passive provider, chuck down there, and we'll have you making, you know what, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to have him making if in the network there are less than whatever. So we're going to connect in the network, and that way it'll search all the chests everywhere to make sure that these are not, because these are not used in any other assemblies. So we want to have less than 200 you can operate, and we'll put them in a passive provider. And it may not actually operate because there may be a ton in the system, and I think there probably are. Yeah, there's 382 in the system. So that's going to control itself that way. So, all right, well, we have run out of time for this episode, unfortunately, but the next thing, and I will stand in this position, we will get those stack filter inserters made. Thank you so very much for joining me. I'm Catherine of Sky. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you next time.